According to a report by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, our Earth average temperature has increased significantly by 1.4 degrees, and it is increasingly going to increase over the century. It is projected to increase up to another 11.5 degrees Fahrenheit in the upcoming decades. Climate change has been a major problem in our society, as well in us. I will present to you information about from NASA, the Climate Change Agency, and others. Today, I will also discuss to you about what climate change is, what effects it has on us and our environment, and what are some problems and solutions to this climate change. Climate change is very hard to deal with. Climate change has made a major impact on us and our environment, has affected agriculture, has affected us, and most of all has affected our earth. Climate change is whenever weather just comes at you, kind of like here in Texas. Comes at you one day sunny, one day rainy, one day super cold. But it's not just climate. We cause this climate. We are the ones who cause this climate. We are responsible, but we also know that we, as responsible, have to take actions to prevent such climate change. Climate change can cause many effects on our environment, hurting agriculture, for instance, hurting dry season. It affects agriculture as well. When it floods, that's agriculture. It affects the economy, and it affects us in the process. Now, there are some gases that contribute to this. They're called greenhouse effects that include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. These gases contribute to the climate change that happens in our Earth. They have a major effect, but sometimes we don't even take notice in things that we use. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, a group of 1,300 scientific experts from countries all over the world conclude there is more than 95% probability that human activities over the past 50 years have warmed our planet. That's basically saying that we are responsible for what is happening in our climate. To tropical weather, to sunny days, to rainy days. We are responsible. Now I will discuss the effects it has on us. The effects it has on us, as I said before, agriculture. It affects not only the agriculture people, but agriculture and people that make money in agriculture, which affects the environment, the economy. It also affects us, people who have allergies, asthma. But it also affects future generations, not just us, the present. No, it affects future generations that right now probably don't know about climate change. They just know it's just happening. But later on they'll find out that maybe it wasn't their fault, it was our fault. It is up to us to make the change about how we contribute and resolve this climate change problem. Now I'll discuss what are the problems and solutions to this. We can start using Energy Star label objects. They are very efficient. They are very they save how we use and are cautious about how we use them. And one of them is medication. Now that is how we get used to or use lower level of energy, such as fossil fuels, to make electricity. Fossil fuels generate a big amount of greenhouse. They affect, so we can start using less electricity, so that can cause to use less fossil fuels. Now, we also have to adapt. You have to adapt to this weather. I know it's hard, but it is easy to adapt to. There's there's no saying to adapting. I know many people say no, but they'll have to adapt, as will our future generations. And last but not least, my summary that climate change is very has a major impact on us, and that we have to be careful and cautious of how we do and use stuff, how we are, not just do stuff just to do it. Whenever we go out on a road trip or whenever we go to the park, it always make one thing make a difference. I hope you learned something from today, and thank you for hearing my speech.